Okay. Fished for about a half an hour and didn't get one single hit. I don't have a lot of time right now because I got a be somewhere at 3:30. And I'm running a little late, which is pretty standard. I run late a lot. It seems like I'm always in a hurry. I'm constantly forgetting shit. That's probably all the meds I take. I take various psychotropics because of the diagnoses that were accompanying me from the facility that I was at, and my parole kind of trips about it. So, I take meds. And I'm sure that to one extent or another I suffer from some type of psychological disorder, but I believe, and this is my firm belief, that 99% of all people suffer from a psychological disorder. I don't think anybody's experienced that shit. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't know, out of all the fucking people I know maybe one, and that's my dad. He's a fucking normal human being without, major fucking issues. But I'm digressing. Back to the point at hand. I'm bringing you up to speed. This is a progressive type of surveillance operation they've got on me because it's went from surveilling to harassment, and their end goal, which I've read and I happen to believe is true, they want you to self-destruct via your own bad decisions, and they seek to pressure you into making rash, hasty, bad decisions that will either have you killed or kill yourself, or wind you up in a psych facility forever, or wind up in a fucking prison system forever. Now, it has been posited that these are the same fucking scoundrels that are behind those mass shootings. They pressure those individuals into doing this shit. Same for the fucking sniper in Sweden, knocked off 70 people. The guy in Las Vegas, all of it. Turns out that the same exact fucking shit that's happening to me, these persons alleged to have had happened to them. So now I don't know if this is an arm of the gun control movement that's trying to force action on an issue. I just don't know. Look, I'm guessing. There's a lot of things I don't know. And one thing that I want to make crystal clear here is I don't have a lot of answers. I've got a lot of questions. But for those of you that are being gang-stalked or think you're being gang-stalked, I'm happy to fill you in on what I can to hopefully help you avoid some of the fucking traps and pitfalls that I've fell into, because I've fallen into a few. And it's not fucking cool. It's fucking ugly and it's fucking bad. But most of these guys are the alpha type fucking, the kind with rubber snuff and gear, tactical gear, and fucking backwards hat. You know the type. And wannabe mercenaries / soldiers of fortune. Yada yada yada. All that shit. Who the fuck knows? Because initially, most of the teams that were surveilling me were single moms, even sometimes moms with kids. And it's been relayed to me that that's because they actually choose those people. Because they look completely benign. And you wouldn't think, well, this person's fucking hostile. But because of the fact that they just blend so well. And it's but lately they've moved past like the civilians, and now it's like they're bringing in their fucking goon squad type of thing, you know? For those of you who are students of history, such as myself, you'll see definite parallels with like the shit that was going on post World War I in Germany, and the Weimar Republic, the rise of National Socialism, the brown shirts. Well, these guys would be the brown shirts, the thugs on the fucking streets imposing order. You know, this whole Trump thing, this era, this sickness, this disease that took over our culture, man. It's just like this is the fruit, the low hanging fruit. It's I'm telling you, it's gonna come out at the end that these guys were up to no fucking good. They're gonna be likened to the brown shirts and the SS. So what they're doing is highly illegal, and what they're doing is also immoral and inhumane. So it is my hope that before I go missing or kill myself with bullshit, because that's still make a book. Believe me, that's what they do. These are like a bunch of people out there on YouTube land right motherfucking now. I ain't got that much suicide. Hell. No, it's true that I did try to commit suicide once in 20 points. Shit, like 5 or 6 years into it, putting solitary isolation. I did try. I can assure you that it's fucking extremely unpleasant. And, harrowing, to say the least. Sickening. Soul sickness, man, like you wouldn't believe. You gotta replay your entire life and do all the dirt you ever did, goes back to bullshit. Makes you rethink who you are. Since I got out, I've really made an earnest attempt to be a good dude. Now, I'm coming up short in a lot of ways. I really am. A lot of ways. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Check this out. These guys got the day off. They're all my fucking fishing holes that they surveil me at. Every place that I go to go fishing now, right now, today, I see a team of their people already there. They got the day off, drinking beer and fucking fishing. At my fucking fishing hole. Motherfuckers. It's a fucked up situation is what it is. What are you gonna do though? The guy in this ridiculous looking contraption behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, a lot of things have changed in the front here, specifically the phones. The phones are a trip. The porn. Wow. I'm about ready to fucking flog myself to death for fucking couple months on that. Luckily, I'm kind of past it. Jesus, man. Some outrageous shit, right? Anyway, yeah. That's sidetracked this for a second. I really hope I can help you guys. I know it should be cutting to the chase here, right? Okay, yeah. So what they do, and this is like what I've discovered over these past few months, being under the weight of this and being observant and paying attention, hyper aware of my fucking surroundings, who's fucking behind me, who's watching, type of thing, is this is like a national type of organization, this gangstalkers. And if you don't know what gangstalkers are, by all means go check out gangstalkers. There's a lot of information online. But what they do is they send this team to specific regions, like right now they're in Northeast Ohio. And what they do is they connect with the local citizens / neighborhood watch groups, and they bring them in like under the guise of, let's say, Homeland Security or criminal justice, something to that effect. And they may even have credentials to flash at. They bring them in and they like give them a fucking lecture on crime in their area. They read them off, rattle off some stats, yada yada yada, and they alert them, this is what you got to be on the lookout for. And while they're doing this, they identify within the group those that can be radicalized, those that can be activated, those that can be like a cell network in a terrorist organization. They don't need to have a president and chairman and all that shit in every little fucking town, because they can just go activate that element within each region and have it made right there. Now, the people that do this are actually paid professionals. And once they're in, they find themselves in these settings, what they do is they recruit those most easily recruitable. And now that it's the era of Trump, and hopefully the end of Trumpism, they've been able to use that as a dog whistle or the French call it a raison d'être or something, a reason to be. And then they don't have to pay these fucking people. They just get them to volunteer. They get them to volunteer and they go out on patrols with them. And they've got a little hit list of people. Okay, this guy's a drug dealer, that guy right over there's a pedophile, this guy's that, this guy's that. And this guy, in my case, just got out of prison. He's a career criminal, and he's fucking paroling to our neighborhood. And this is a litany of things that he's done. And they go reeling off whatever you've been charged with, and then they stack on a bunch of lies on top of it just to gas it up. Because they've been going to fucking places telling people that I'm a fucking baby raper and shit, and I am not. Definitely not. Nor am I like a victimizer of like women and shit like that. Initially, they was telling them that I was a domestic terrorist, but that wasn't ugly enough, so they had to fucking hit it with fucking the fucking most hated fucking thing in our world at this time, which is a pedophile. And dude, they like going to Walmart, whatever stores I go to, and they'll fucking alert the management, and I'll have blue fucking vests all around me, and they fucking like tell the customers, and by the time I leave the fucking store, everybody's glaring at me like I owe money or something, So, yeah. It's one of the fucking dirty tactics they use, which, as far as I know, cops don't do that. It's more like CIA tactics. It's been speculated that the CIA is like behind all this, and I read the other day where it's actually the government teaming up with these gigantic corporations like Walmart and fucking Amazon and shit like that. Get them to kick in and lend their technical expertise and sophistication with respect to these networks that they run. So these phones suddenly become your worst enemy. They're tracking everywhere you go, everything you say, they're activating your camera. Everything you do, and then some, they've got. And they dump in on top of that lies, misinformation, cherry pick whatever audio, video, slash whatever they got of you, edit it, and then present it like you're this fucking evil, awful person. They'll have it in your own words. But it's just a trick that they do with the fucking, I mean, anybody can follow you around with a goddamn tape recorder for fucking 2 days in the normal course of things. Take that 48 hours of fucking audio, fucking sit down and listen to it, cherry pick it, and fucking like stick together whatever you said and make you fucking evilest person in the world. So that's pretty much what they've done with me. So like everybody in my whole fucking, not just my town, mind you, I live in a little town. It's not really a little town. I mean, I live in Warren. It's a city, but it's not a big city. Everybody in my fucking city hella against me. Everywhere I go. I went on to a job almost 100 miles away and the motherfuckers was there. And it just gets worse. It just goes on and on and on. It's like all the jobs I've had just fucking, all of a sudden I'm no longer needed. You know, I'll give you a for instance. My father's landlord did some work for her. Pressure washed and stained the deck. Dude, she's stoked. Wants to go into business with me. He's gonna back my play. He's gonna like fucking through her network of people. He's got all the customers lined up we'll ever need. All right. 2 fucking days later, man. Shit, she wouldn't have me rake her grass for free. You know, it's. And I told her going in, I was like, look, this is what's happening. These people are doing this, this, and this. She was astonished. And then she was contacted. And I'm not really exactly sure what they said to her, because she wouldn't tell me. But she made it clear that she needed to keep a lot of distance between me and her, and she made it clear that I was in for the fight of my life with this fucking thing. So, if you're being gangstalked, the same holds true for you. Because there's no low these motherfuckers won't stick to. And just keep in mind now, in the interest of fighting crime, and in our constitutional justice and whatnot, they're fucking trampling all over yours, okay? Because you don't count. Just they do. Them and theirs. That's it. You ain't shit. Just them. If somebody was traipsing around after them and fucking had cameras in their room, which they have of mine, and they do, these fucking people would be fucking outraged and screaming to the high heavens about their constitutional rights. But when it comes to mine, or ours in this case, might as well be shit smeared on the fucking wall. It means nothing. So yeah. Yeah, it's fucking ugly, man, and it's fucking unpleasant. It's fucking... It sucks, is what it does. But I don't know what to do about it. Do you? So yeah, like I said before, I'm on parole, so I'm not engaged in any type of criminality whatsoever, other than, I'm guilty of drug use. I'm on, like I said in yesterday's edition, I'm on a Suboxone maintenance program, and I've used speed from time to time. Recreational drug user, I suppose is what you would call me. Except I gotta have the fucking subs, so that's what's up with that. But aside from that, that's it. And I take a bunch of psychedelics too. So. But you know, I mean, it's. I'm talking about like what we church. Big deal. The thing is I'm 54. You know, and it's fucking, and I'm not interested in like living the remainder of my life being a piece of shit, being a fucking scoundrel or a rascal that nobody can fucking trust or nobody wants around, or you know, lock the front door type of fucking shit. You know, I don't want to be that person. So I try my hardest to be a good dude, and I do. And I come up short in a lot of ways, I really do. But I do try to be honest in all things. And I'm not entirely honest sometimes, but that's not me out lying. It's just me omitting or sidestepping it and answering questions, but not really answering questions. See, politicians, and like authority figures do it all the time. And I think that in large part that's why these people feel like it's okay to break the law, because their man in the White House right now, Trump, pretty much wipes his ass with the laws of this country. And pretty much games the systems to the max. And has made a fortune doing it. So they figure, well, if he can do it, we can do it. So they're out doing their little motherfucking SWAT thing and riding on motherfuckers that's got no resources, because I have none. I don't have money. I don't have fucking rich, powerful people, friends, family, that sort of thing. I don't have that. I've managed to like fucking come out here, like fucking hustle and work really hard and get a vehicle and stuff like that. My dad helped me. Like this vehicle here. It was my dad's mechanic. And I got it off. And I got it for a reasonable price, so I've been saving my fucking money. And I'm goddamn 54 years old. I'm gonna be fucking walking or taking a goddamn bus. You kidding me? So yeah, aside from recreational drug use, whatever it fucking takes to keep yourself going, then yes, I suppose that technically I am breaking the law in that respect. But I'm talking about breaking the law, like fucking murder, mayhem, burglaries, robberies, fucking extortion, or fucking assaulting or killing people and shit like that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not robbing my neighbors. I'm not fucking raping their daughters or shit like that. I don't do shit like that. The thing is I'm sort of notorious in this area, and I'll tell you why. I sort of cut my teeth on motherfucking criminality in this town, so they know who I am. And that's what's up with that. I had a bad reputation in this town. I had a reputation for motherfucking criminality, assault. So I had to almost beat a kid to death when I was I think I was 25 at the time. This kid was 18 or 19. I call him kid because he was younger than me, but he was an adult. We both were. I was at a party and I almost beat him to death with a beer bottle because they think it was basically amounts to disrespect, but it's neither here nor there. The point being, that stuff seems to snowball with people. It used to be whenever I got out of prison, everybody would be, it was almost like being a fucking celebrity, to tell you the truth. And the chicks, shit, fucking just throw pussy at you whenever. Back in the day when I get out of the joint, man, I'd be fucking, that was a good time to be alive type of thing. Now it's like fucking public's perception of that whole thing has changed. It's like, you get out of prison, now you're a fucking piece of shit. Now hold on, man, I was in there fucking robbing a drug dealer, big deal. Even my fucking ex-girlfriend, who used to be involved in fucking criminal activity with me, was fucking passing judgment on me for being in prison. Motherfucker, you was doing the same shit. So yeah, things change in society. That's one of them. At least around here. But I don't even know where the fuck I was at. What was I? Because I'm getting close to my buddy's house now. I got to start thinking about this next move. I got to like take some money to make some money type of thing. It's not criminal, so don't trip. Why is this guy still sitting there? He's been at that fucking stop sign for fucking... Look, he's been at that stop sign since I got on this fucking road. And ain't been no traffic coming either way. He's just sitting there. Why? I don't know. He's fucking doing a line or something? Fuck, I don't know. This fucking tactical guy's gonna make a move? I don't know. Guessing. I'm pretty observant. Like, if the guy's sitting at a stop sign, I'm looking for the traffic going past him that's keeping him there. This is an old dirt road, man. And fucking there ain't no fucking traffic. And there was no traffic to pass to or fro. So, whatever. One of the reasons that I'm making this video log is because I think they're up to something. I think that their next step in this game that they're playing is going to require some type of action. And that action is going to involve having to do something to me. Because like I said, they've pulled back all the civilians. Like the moms in cars with